Hi.
Hi, how are you
Nice to meet you.
today?
My name's Kenneth.
Okay, my name is Natalie. I'm going to
Oh,
be your nutrition counselor today.
okay.
I'm a student here at Cal State Long Beach and I'm majoring in nutrition,
Oh,
obviously. And there's going to be some stuff that I don't know about,
hmm.
but I'm going to try my best to help you out today
Okay.
with whatever you need.
Yeah.
So, what brings you here today?
Well, I just want to learn how to eat better and get a better diet in general because I feel that I'm not getting the right amount of nutrition that a 16-year-old boy like me would need to grow to their max potential.
Okay, great. I think it's good that you're here today and you're trying to get some help.
Thank you.
So I'm just gonna go over a quick outline of what we're gonna go through for today.
Okay.
First, we're gonna look over your confidential intake form, and I'm gonna get to know a little bit more about you
Mm-hmm.
and your eating habits. And then we're gonna go over your daily food intake. So you're
Oh,
gonna tell me what you eat from when you first wake up to when you fall asleep at night. And then we're gonna do some goal setting if you would like,
okay.
and I can explain that further
Sounds good.
as we progress through the interview. Okay, so looking through your confidential intake form, what, if any, nutrition courses have you taken in the past?
Well, I haven't really taken any nutrition courses, so I don't really have anything to go off of.
Okay, okay, and let's see. You don't have any conditions or illnesses or anything like that?
No,
Okay,
nothing. Well,
so
except for asthma.
asthma? Okay,
Asthma is my condition.
okay. And what, if anything, have you previously done to try and manage your nutrition related problems or concerns?
Mm, nothing much in terms of diet. Nothing.
Okay, let's see. Okay, and how do you feel about exercise?
I funny story about exercising.
Okay.
I genuinely enjoy exercise, and I used to do it very often, very
Mhm.
frequently. But after I got into my junior year, I just feel like there's no more time for exercise.
Okay. Tell me more about the type of exercises that you used to do.
Oh, okay. Well, I was in weight training in my sophomore year, and through that, I discovered weightlifting. So I
Mm-hmm.
weightlifted a lot, and I also was in the swim team for a
Okay.
little while as well. And
Oh,
I attended daily practice, and I worked out every day. So in total, I would say I got around 3 to 4 hours of intense exercise every day.
okay. And why did you stop
Uh, I
exercising?
I stopped because I was failing my classes, and
Oh,
that was
okay.
really hard on me. So,
Okay. So you've been experiencing a lot of stress so far.
oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Okay. And let's see. And you don't have any food preferences, it says here.
No, no, I don't mind.
Okay. And it says you dislike peanuts and seafood, and you're
Yeah,
also allergic to peanuts and
yeah,
seafood. Okay. So you dislike it because you're allergic to it.
yeah. I just like the fact that I can't eat it.
Okay. And it says here that your mom mostly plans your meals out for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
tell me more about that.
Uh, well, my parents they both cook and they both cook for me.
Mhm.
Especially in the mornings when I don't have enough time to make breakfast for myself. So my mom will usually prepare my breakfast, and for lunch and dinner time, it depends on the day of the week, but usually both parents collaborate to make me a meal.
Okay. And your mom and dad both shop together, usually?
Um, yeah, together or separately, but they all buy the same. They usually buy the same item. So
Okay. And are you usually there with them when they're buying foods?
usually never.
Okay. And it says you eat about 2 times a week. Okay. And you usually eat at fast food restaurants?
No, you. What do you? Are you?
Or do you eat at fast food restaurants when you
Uh,
typically eat out?
oh no, no.
Okay, let's see. And what foods do you usually order when you go out to eat?
Um, when I go out to eat, it's actually different because I tried to order something with that has, if not a little, like vegetables in them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you typically try to avoid vegetables?
No, I
Or
mean, I like to incorporate vegetables into my meals when
Oh,
I eat
okay. I'm
out.
sorry. I heard you wrong.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm confused.
Okay. And let's see. Oh, and it says here you drink coffee and tea. How often do you usually
Oh,
drink?
I don't drink coffee and tea often,
Okay.
but I do like if I do drink it, I drink them in small amounts.
Okay. And when do you usually drink it? Or why do you usually drink coffee?
I drink coffee for leisure, just for pleasure and taste.
Okay.
And for tea, I usually drink it if I'm sick,
If you're sick.
or
Okay.
but also for leisure too. So
Okay.
it's very random.
And tell me about your worst food habits.
Ooh, uh,
Just
well,
one of some of the most common ones.
okay, well, one of my worst food habits is eating a lot of junk food. I
Okay.
consume a lot of junk food.
Hmm.
Um, Another one, it tying into the junk food, is I tend to binge eat under a lot of stress.
Okay.
So if I'm stressed out, I'll just find something like the fastest thing I can think of, and I'll just eat on it, and that usually helps alleviate my stress, even though I know it's detrimental to my health.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, great. So now that we've gone over your intake form, we're gonna go over your daily food intake for a
Okay.
bit. Um, so just tell me the types of foods that you eat from the time you wake up to before you go to bed.
Okay. Well, I don't usually eat anything right after I wake up, so I'd say my first meal comes at around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll usually have some one item of fruit. Like it's usually either a banana or an apple.
Okay.
Excuse me. And I'll have that with like maybe a sandwich that my mom prepares me,
Mm-hmm.
or some sort of quick, fast warm up breakfast. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I have in the morning. And do you want me to include liquid in there too, or
Yes.
okay? And I'll usually have a bottle of water.
Okay.
And my next meal usually doesn't come or until around I'd say 12, because that's when we get out for lunch.
Okay.
But sometimes at 12 I don't eat. Like I tend to skip the meal
Mm-hmm.
because my school's lunch is very expensive. But when I do eat, it's usually I'd say rice with chicken,
Okay.
a carton of milk,
Mm-hmm.
and an orange.
Okay.
And I'll have on some days I'll actually have a meal when I get out of school, so around 3.
Mm-hmm.
And on other days 3 to 4 is when I'll have my mid afternoon snack.
Okay.
Would you like me to describe each of the meals I have?
Yes, please.
Okay, for my meal, if I'm having a meal, it'll usually be a rice dish with chicken or from somewhere outside of school that I can buy the food from, or it'll be like Subway, for example, or a hamburger or anything quick I can pick up. And,
Okay.
and for my afternoon snacks, um, it really depends. I like to gravitate towards healthier snacks such as yogurt or fruit or even granola bars, but occasionally I can't control myself enough.
Okay.
snack on junk food.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay. And then for dinner, what will you usually eat?
dinner occurs around 7, I'd say,
Okay.
on a daily basis, and I'll usually have rice in most of my meals
Hmm.
with PX, unless I'm eating pasta. It's either rice or pasta, and would you like me to give a meal that I had the other night?
Yeah, just like a typical dish that you would eat for dinner.
Okay, I had orange chicken with steamed broccoli and also boiled cabbage.
Okay.
And that's about it unless I'm binge eating.
Okay.
Do you want to know about my binge eating habits?
If it's a part of your usual intake.
It happens rarely, occasionally, so
Okay.
I don't think it happens often at
Okay. We can just mention that when we're setting goals.
Okay.
If you feel the need to change your habits.
all.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go over your intake with you once again, just to elaborate on some stuff.
Okay.
You said that in the morning your mom usually makes you a sandwich.
Yeah.
Or you eat a frozen breakfast
Mhm.
meal. Which one would you say is more common for you?
A frozen breakfast.
Frozen breakfast? Okay.
But fruit is usually there. So,
Okay. And for the frozen breakfast, what would you usually have?
um, I that varies widely too, but usually the fastest thing for my mom to make is a breakfast burrito.
Okay.
So you can put that.
Okay. Okay. And then for lunch, you said that at school you typically eat, if you do eat, rice with chicken with milk and an orange?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And what type of rice do they provide you with?
I'm not too sure, but it seems like brown rice.
Brown rice? Okay.
But I'm kind of skeptical as to whether or not it's authentic brown rice.
Okay. And for the chicken, is it grilled or fried?
Well, orange chicken. I'm not sure how to. I'd say fried.
Okay.
Fried.
Oh, so it's orange chicken for lunch?
Yeah, orange chicken.
Okay.
But it can be teriyaki chicken as well. But orange chicken seems to be a daily option that my school serves.
Okay. And you said that you usually tend to skip lunch at school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Would that be most of the time or occasionally?
I'd say most of the time.
Most of the time? Okay.
Lunch is just extremely expensive
Okay.
for what they give.
Okay. And then at 3 p.m. you said you usually have a mid-afternoon snack, or if you don't eat lunch, then you typically get something after school?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you usually get Subway or other fast food options.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you usually get when you go to Subway?
I'll get. Let's see. A meatball marinara
Okay.
with lettuce and that's about it
Okay.
for the sake of convenience and time.
Okay. And then for dinner, you said you had, or you usually have either rice or pasta.
Rice or pasta. Yes.
Okay. And is the rice brown as well?
Rice. I'd say a quarter of the time it's brown rice. I don't have it often, but I know I do have it from time to time.
Okay. And how much rice do you typically eat during dinner time?
I'd say around 2 to 3 cups of rice,
Okay.
but that's just an estimation. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay. And for orange chicken, is it freshly prepared or is it frozen?
It's frozen.
It's frozen? Okay. And how big is the portion size for that?
For the orange chicken, I eyeball, so I'm saying maybe around 3/4 of a cup.
Okay. And for the vegetables, how much would you say you would eat?
Oh, I tend to eat a lot of vegetables for dinner.
Okay,
So
that's great.
if they're provided for me, I'll have at least a cup of broccoli and half a cup of cabbage.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, and I'm just gonna go through your intake one more time just to get
Okay.
an idea of how you usually feel or what you're usually thinking about or doing as you're eating these meals. So when you
Okay.
first wake up in the morning, how do you feel? Are you hungry?
Mm, I'd say I'm moderately hungry, but I'm for the most part I'm neutral.
Okay. Okay. And in between breakfast and lunch, um, I see a slight gap there in between
Yeah.
your eating times. Research usually shows that you shouldn't eat or you shouldn't let your hunger go for about 3 to 4 hours
Mm,
because then your sugar levels decline and
okay.
you can start to overeat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my teacher's actually pushing for a nutrition period
Oh, that's great.
around 10 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not sure if he can get it passed by the district, but he many of my teachers do, like between those times they do allow us to have a snack as long as it's healthy, and I
Mm-hmm.
usually do have a healthy snack in between those times.
Okay, that's
So
great.
yeah.
So in between then, do you feel tired or
Actually, I'm quite awake. Like,
really?
my
Okay.
energy levels, my energy is pretty high. So,
Okay. And you said for the days that you usually tend to skip meals, you won't eat until 3 p.m.?
until 3 p.m. Yeah.
Okay. And how do you usually feel in between that time?
Oh, uh, tired.
Tired? Okay. I know
Yeah,
there's a lot of stress in school, so in between then you need to,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I realize that.
Yeah, there's just a lot of stress and your brain requires a lot of energy to
Yeah,
work. And I understand it's hard to stay awake during that time if you don't have a lot to eat.
yeah.
So, okay. And in between your mid-afternoon snack and dinner, how are you feeling then?
Um, I'm feeling re-energized.
Re-energized? Okay.
Usually, I find that like you said, if I have a meal, if I have meals like in properly spaced out times of the day, I'll feel energized throughout the whole day. Like I can stay awake, get through the day, no problem. But if I skip a meal, even no matter how much I eat after or like at 3, if I skip lunch, I'll feel tired. Like I'll need a nap. But if I have properly portioned out meals, I find that
Mm-hmm.
I'm energized throughout the whole day.
Oh, okay.
So
I see. Okay. So going through your intake form, let's see. I think it's good that you're eating breakfast. Typically, not a lot of people are hungry during that time,
hmm
so you're getting um, at least some amount of energy. Um, let's see. I would say that the breakfast burrito, since um, it's frozen, it might contain a lot of additional calories and
hmm
saturated fat, um, which you may want to change. I'm not
change.
sure
Yeah,
if you would want to change
I
that.
do. I do.
Yes, okay. So maybe we can try healthier options.
Okay.
And then let's see. For lunch. It seems like everything you're eating is pretty balanced, and that's
hmm
great. Your meals are pretty balanced. You're getting complex carbohydrates, you're
Oh,
getting adequate amount of protein, you're eating fruit, you've got veggies for dinner. Um, I think it's great. I guess I'm concerned mostly about you feeling tired in between.
oh yes. Yeah. Me too.
Um, So we might want to add a snack.
Yeah.
Would you like to add a snack
Yeah.
to that?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds great.
But I also have a concern about like my diet because my meals can have the ability to vary greatly,
Hmm.
and I just feel that my diet needs more fruits and vegetables and in general.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's great because I have a balanced meals worksheet we
Oh,
can work on for
okay.
you. And it's just going to be a general outline, so you don't have to follow it exactly. It's just going to give you an idea of several options you can choose from while you're at
Okay.
school, or if you want to ask your parents
Oh.
to maybe buy you certain grocery
Hmm.
items. That can
Okay.
help too.
That sounds great.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to start setting some goals now.
Okay.
Just small little baby steps. You don't have to, take huge leaps. Okay. And on the scale of 1 through 10, how motivated would you say you are towards changing your habits?
I'd say a 9.
A 9? Okay, that's great. I'm glad.
Yeah. I don't know. It just feels bad eating unhealthy.
Okay, yeah. And being here, I'm hoping I can help you change
I'm hoping
certain
so too.
habits. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go over this balanced meals worksheet.
Okay.
And typically it says to eat every 3 to 4 hours so you don't feel tired, or you don't, or your energy levels can stay constant.
Okay.
So you don't have to, or you don't feel like overeating later on during the day. And typically, research shows that breakfast is the most important meal because of that.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So are we, is this part of the goals or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going through the balanced meals worksheet so we can help you plan out, or just create an outline that you can sort of follow to give you an idea of what you can eat during certain times of the day.
Okay.
Okay. And during each meal, we like to have a balanced amount of various foods. So for each meal, we'll have a protein, a complex carbohydrate, healthy fat. I know you're allergic to peanuts and seafood,
yes.
so we're going to rule out nuts and fish.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And then we're going to try and focus more on fruits and vegetables because you said you wanted to add more to your diet.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. So around breakfast, what time would you like to?
I'd say 8 is a good time for me every day.
8 a.m.? Okay. Okay. And along with this worksheet, I also have a handout for you, and it just tells you about different fast, healthy breakfast meals that you can add to your diet. I know sometimes you don't have time.
Yeah, that's.
Do you do you have an alarm to wake you up, or does your mom usually wake you up?
I have an alarm, and my parents wake me up before they leave, just so I know when. Or if I have a general idea of when to wake up.
Okay.
But I feel that I can, since my mom helps me plan out my meals anyway, she can always, instead of making me that breakfast burrito, she can just make me one of these quick breakfast meals instead.
Okay, sounds great. Okay, so for breakfast, I think it's great that you're already including the fruit in your breakfast. Would you like to keep that there, like a banana and apple?
Yeah, a banana.
Okay. Yeah. Or how do you feel about trying new fruit?
New fruit, I'm always open to new fruit.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay, so what would you like to include for breakfast?
What fruit would give me like a large boost of energy, or like?
I would say very dense fruits more than watery fruits. So pineapple, banana, apples.
Okay.
Fruits that don't typically have as much water in them.
Okay. So berries are out of the equation.
You can have strawberries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think strawberries and blueberries would be good.
Oh, okay. I'd say like, banana and like strawberries or blueberry.
Okay.
Because they go well in a smoothie anyway.
Okay. So we can do banana and see. Maybe half a cup of blueberries?
Half a cup. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what food would you like as your complex carbohydrates?
Can you elaborate on the
Okay,
composition?
usually complex carbohydrates include grains, so that could be whole wheat bread, it could be oatmeal, the oatmeal could be steel cut. There's also let's see, like granola,
Granola. Oh, okay.
just like hot and cold cereals.
Um, I'm thinking. I enjoy just plain toast.
Plain toast? Okay.
Can that be buttered too?
Sure, of course.
Okay. Or actually, margarine. Is that the healthier alternative?
Margarine,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay,
Make sure
margarine.
that the margarine that you're buying says free from trans fat.
Free from. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Margarine. Okay. And how much slices or how many slices of toast do you think would be good for you?
I just one slice of toast
One
is fine
slice of
for
toast?
me.
Okay. And typically one slice of toast is one serving of
Oh,
carbohydrates, yeah.
and I need one serving, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And would you like to add a protein to your breakfast, or do you think this is all you can eat for now?
Protein. So protein like a meat or?
Yeah, protein can be anything. I think the easiest thing for breakfast would to be probably eggs or
Well, I feel that sometimes in the morning when I have a protein, it makes me feel heavy afterward.
okay.
So I'm not sure I want to add one.
Okay, sure, no problem.
I think it's best because oftentimes if I'm having a lot of meat in the morning, my mornings start out kind of slow because my stomach just feels in general like heavier and worse.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Okay.
I think everything you have for breakfast right now looks great.
Okay.
Okay, and then for a snack, what time
snack.
do you think you would be able to include a snack?
Let's see. I would say I'd say like around 10.
Around 10? Okay.
Yeah, 10 to 10:30.
Okay. And what are some foods that you think you could bring with you to school from home? Or foods that you can buy from school to include as a snack?
I can bring pineapple, like you said earlier,
Okay.
as a fruit, or sliced up apples, or yeah, there's a wide range of fruits I can bring, like berries.
Okay.
Berries are
In addition to fruit, you can also have a granola bar as
a
well.
granola, oh yes.
Or maybe some whole wheat crackers or hummus if you like hummus.
Oh, I love hummus.
I know that's kind of complex for a high school student, but so would you like to do
the fruit? Yes.
the fruits?
Yeah,
Okay.
the fruit.
And what fruit would you like to add?
I'll add berries.
Berries?
Yeah.
Okay. Mixed berries?
Mixed berries, yes.
Okay. And how much would you like to eat for your snack?
How much do you recommend?
As a snack, I would say about half a cup to a cup is good.
Yeah, half a cup.
Half a
Keep
cup?
it
Okay.
light.
Okay. Okay. And would you like to add a protein or fat to your snack?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, and for lunch, what time would that would be around 12 o'clock, you said?
Yeah, around 12.
Okay. Okay. And what would you like to add for lunch? What kinds of foods do they typically serve
At school,
that you'd be interested in?
they serve rice dishes mainly. Like what I told you, rice with orange chicken or rice with teriyaki
Okay.
chicken.
So would you like to do the rice with chicken?
Well, I feel that I should be bringing my own lunch anyway
Okay,
because
that sounds great. Okay,
yeah.
so what kinds of foods would you be willing to prepare for yourself to bring to school?
uh you know what, I actually would want to have chicken like boiled or grilled
Hmm.
with a salad.
Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds great.
Yeah,
Okay.
because during swim season last year, that's what I used to do before practices and before swim meets, and I just felt great after
Hmm.
that. And I want to start doing that again. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so would you like to add maybe like a grilled chicken salad to your lunch
Oh, yes.
that you would like to prepare for
Yeah,
yourself?
grilled chicken salad.
Okay. So let's do grilled chicken. And are you familiar with how or the serving size of
No, no, no.
grilled chicken? Okay.
No. Wait, is it something with the fist?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that's about um I would say like 2 to 3 ounces of
Of
chicken.
chicken? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so would you like to do 3 ounces of chicken?
3 ounces.
Okay. Okay. And for the salad greens, would you like to do lettuce or kale,
Um,
spinach,
let it.
mixed greens?
All of that.
All of
Yeah,
that?
all of
Okay.
that. I love mixed greens.
Okay, let's do mixed greens. Okay, and 1 cup of raw vegetables would be a serving.
Okay.
Of vegetables, and then half a cup of cooked vegetables is a serving as well.
Okay. How much do you recommend? Or how many servings do you recommend?
I would say maybe to balance out the protein, I would say maybe 1.5 cups. I
One
know mixed greens are kind of,
bland.
or they're very low calorie because they
Oh.
contain a lot of water. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I would say maybe about like 1.5 cups,
Okay.
depending on how much you can eat.
Okay. And can I incorporate like other vegetables in there too, like
Of course.
diced carrots?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. And would you like raw carrots?
Raw
Raw
carrots.
carrots.
Yes.
Okay. So we can. Would you like to do half a cup of that or a cup?
Um, half a cup.
Half a cup. Okay. Okay.
Do you know of any healthy homemade dressings that I can prepare?
Healthy homemade dressings. I would say you can buy balsamic vinaigrette. That's really good.
Oh, okay. I love
Balsamic
balsamic.
vinaigrette. You can mix olive oil and lemon juice. Add a little bit of salt to that.
Oh, okay.
And you can also try and measure out your dressings. I believe 1 or 2 tablespoons is a serving of salad dressing. Yeah. Or if you don't want to put too much, I typically use a fork and I kind of dip it in the dressing and I kind of sprinkle it
Oh, okay.
everywhere. But I don't
That
think you
sounds
should
good.
worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use as much dressing
Oh, okay.
as you'd like. Of course, not to make it into a soup.
I don't like drenching my salad in dressing.
Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, so for your healthy fats, we can probably put a dressing, a homemade dressing.
Yeah, homemade dressing.
Okay. You can either use a homemade dressing or
Any
type of store-bought dressing.
Okay.
But if you did want to watch, or if you wanted to head towards healthier fats, then I think clear dressings would be good.
Clear dressings? Yes. That's what I'm gravitating towards.
Okay.
So I feel that dressings like ranch are just extremely too heavy
Yeah, they're really heavy.
for me to take.
Okay. And then would you like to add anything else for your lunch?
I think that's already more.
Okay, would you like to
than
add a
enough for me.
fruit for your carb?
Tomato.
Tomato?
Tomato.
Okay.
Tomato is a fruit, right?
Tomato is a fruit, but we typically count it as a vegetable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in terms of exchanges. But
Oh, can I use it as
Yeah, you can add that. Yeah.
Oh,
Would you
okay,
like
yeah.
tomatoes? Okay. Okay. Would you like cherry tomatoes or honey tomatoes?
Cherry tomatoes.
Okay. Okay. And then for your snack in between lunch and dinner, would you like to add anything to that?
Um, I think that if I have that lunch, I probably won't be needing a snack, but I want to add one in anyway.
Okay.
So I'd say, well, what do you recommend? Like a yogurt?
Yeah, you can have a
A yogurt
yogurt. You can have cereal. You can have oatmeal. You can have fruit as well again, or you can have vegetables like carrots or celery. And you can dip that in ranch if you'd like.
Um.
Or I know they have sunflower butter. You can try that.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of that?
Yes, I've tried
Okay.
it before. Yeah.
Okay, did you like it?
Not really.
Not really?
Not
Okay.
really. You know what? For a snack, I'm what sounds really good at that time of day is a yogurt,
A
like yogurt with granola or Greek yogurt.
Yeah, Greek yogurt is really
Greek
good.
yogurt.
It's it has sufficient amount of protein in it.
Greek yogurt. Okay,
Yes.
then let's put that down because
Okay. Greek yogurt. And did you say you wanted to add a fruit with that? Or just the Greek yogurt?
just a Greek yogurt. And does that entitle honey as well? Greek yogurt
Yeah, if you buy honey, if you buy the one that's already mixed
with
in.
honey.
Yeah.
Okay,
Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Greek yogurt on its own is a bit plain.
Yeah. I know, it needs a lot of extra flavoring.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for dinner time, what time would that usually be?
7.
Around 7? Okay. Okay. And what would you like to eat for dinner?
For dinner, I'd like to say a rice dish.
A rice dish?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to do brown rice?
Brown rice, yes.
Okay.
Of course.
A third of a cup is a serving of brown rice, usually, or a third of a cup of rice is a serving.
Okay.
And you said you typically eat 2 to 3 servings of rice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to...
I kind of want to reduce that amount.
Okay, sure. So would you like to do maybe
1.5.
1.5?
Around there. 1 to 1.5.
Okay. And then for your protein, would you like to stick with chicken
For dinner, I think I'd prefer red meat.
or red meat? Okay.
Yeah, red meat. So, maybe beef? Like grilled beef. Would
Okay.
that be, yeah.
Okay. 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 And then would you like to add a vegetable or fruit to your dinner?
Oh yes, vegetables. I love broccoli.
Broccoli? Okay.
Broccoli.
Would you like to do half a cup of cooked broccoli?
Yes.
Okay.
Steamed
Steamed broccoli?
broccoli.
Okay.
What are some good vegetables that you would recommend for dinner time?
It depends on what kind of vegetables you like.
Oh,
Do you usually like crunchier vegetables or
oh yeah, I'd say crunchy.
crunchy?
Yeah.
Okay. I think carrots are really good.
Okay.
Fresh tomatoes.
Oh, fresh.
I know they burst when you bite into
Yeah.
them. There's also kale. Kale's really good as
Ooh,
well.
kale. Okay.
And then let's see.
I think I'd like to go with the carrots and kale.
Carrots and kale?
Carrots.
Okay.
And also, would corn be a good idea?
Oh yeah, corn's great.
Corn?
Yeah.
Okay. Corn too.
Okay. And corn is a starchy vegetable, so we would count that as as a
As a
carbohydrate.
carb? Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. And then healthy fats, did you want to add any oils, olive oils, or maybe like avocado?
Um, 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 no, you know what? No.
No, okay,
No.
that's fine. And then did you want to add a nighttime snack or anything?
A nighttime snack. No, I don't.
No?
I feel that I need to stray away from just meal before I go to bed in general.
Okay.
So I don't tempt myself.
Okay, great. So we've completed your balanced meal.
Okay.
So you can take that and sort of use it as an outline
Okay.
for future reference. And right now I'm just going to write down 2 to 3 nutrition goals that we can set for you so that the next time if you want to schedule a follow-up appointment, we can sort of track your progress
Okay.
and monitor how you're doing.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see for your nutrition goals. So maybe, like we talked about, we can add a snack in between breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
good.
So we can say client will include a serving of fruit in between. Okay. Let's say half a cup of mixed berries or another fruit that you'd like to add as a snack.
Another fruit, pineapples?
Pineapple?
I use that.
Okay. So the first goal will to be to include a serving of fruit in between breakfast and lunch. That can either be half a cup of mixed berries or half a cup of fresh pineapple.
Okay. That sounds good.
Okay. And then let's see. And then your second goal can be to include a lunch.
Including, yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
include a
lunch.
lunch. Okay. So let's say we'll pack on lunch for the next 2 weeks. That will consist of, so we said 3 ounces of grilled chicken.
Yes.
Okay. And 1 to 2 tablespoons of dressing. Okay. And 1.5 cups of mixed greens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And half a cup of diced carrots. And half a cup of tomatoes.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So how do you feel about these goals? Do you feel
I feel that they're realistic and they're pretty much in line with everything that I want. to
okay?
achieve.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope this session helped you
Oh, it greatly.
a lot.
Not like it put into perspective how badly I'm eating right now, and like, yeah, I just want to change everything. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you can change, and I believe that you can do it.
Thank you
And
for your help.
and if you would like to schedule a follow-up interview or another counseling session, you can meet with the receptionist in front.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for coming.
You too.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.